Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, roll with the marijuana. Waking up with the futures, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, making profits. I jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. I'm still in my same big and private. They used to watch me move them packets. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profit. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profit. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profit.
That TTG money gang.
Hey, make profit.
We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward Parinati, folks, and I go by Michael Edward. I began my career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City, my first job right out of college, where I first had to go through an educational training program before they taught me how to eat, before they let me touch a dollar of their money. That's where I learned how to trade and have to sit through hours of YouTube videos. I'm very lucky, very fortunate to be trained by professionals. My very first job right out of college. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession. The stock market crashed, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, along with my team of 9 other professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff. We've helped thousands of members from all over the world reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries. We truly are a global community here at True Trading Group. And for those who did not know, we're also the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university and professional level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We also cover all styles of trading, day trading, swing trading, and also long-term investing, literally something for everyone at True Trading Group. We take that university level of curriculum, all those courses, all that education, we combine it with today's top financial tools. These are tools that give you more information, help you make better decisions, and increase your chances of success. Unfortunately, most traders don't use them, or most retail traders don't use them, I should say, because they're expensive. You're talking about $5,000 to $6,000 a year, but I truly believe that you need them. That's why we've spent years building relationships with these companies so we can put their products and tools on our platform at no additional cost to you. It's all included when you guys join our platform. These are things like Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, congressional trading data to track trades by Congress, insider trading to track trades by management teams, trading views, premium charting software with real-time tick-for-tick data, unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, short data, analyst ratings, the trade idea scanners on our platform, and honestly, so much more. Of course, you get the courses. Of course, you get the trade alerts, but you also get all of these things. That's because when you guys join True Trading Group, we're going to set you up with everything that you need to have the very best chance of being successful for one affordable price for the entire year. You also get access to thousands of our members, the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders that you were ever going to find. Not to mention the trade alerts from the moderators and I, where we have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of just around 80% now going on the last roughly 4 years. And of course, for those of you that are busy and have full-time jobs and busy schedules, all of our courses, all of our tools, all the resources, all the trade alerts, everything's accessible on our mobile app our mobile apps that are designed to help you guys stay connected no matter what you're doing or where you are. As long as you have a cell phone or a tablet, as long as you can listen to music during the day, then you can receive the real-time push notifications when our moderators enter and exit their trades. So if you guys are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here, totally for free, where myself, other TTG Pro trading mods, and special guests drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, analysis, trade ideas that can help you guys all become better traders. So smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure you guys never miss out on any of these live streams because we are dropping golden nuggets on a regular basis. What a series of events we have had over the last several days, man. This has just been, obviously there's absolute insanity going on around the world. And the movement that we have seen in the market these last couple of days is just, it's remarkable. Honestly, these movements, these moves that we're seeing in the market, the resiliency, I should say, that we see in the equity markets over these last couple of days is something that I think even the most bullish of people are surprised about. To see the market move as high as it has in the last 3 trading days, given everything that's happened over the weekend and given all the uncertainty on how this is all going to play out, I think even people that were the most bullish are surprised at how far that we have gone, me being one of them. You see, I've been talking about now for the last about week and a half about experiencing a significant bounce in this market. Going into the end of September, I told you guys that the markets were drastically oversold, and nothing goes down in a straight line. Nothing goes up in a straight line. You do have periods where the market gets overbought and where the market gets oversold. And coming into October, we were oversold. I've reminded people that never before in history have you had the market go down in August and go down in September and then see the market go down in the fourth quarter. It's never happened. That situation's happened 8 times, and all 8 times the market's gone up in the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter is October, November, December. Now, right there, you have seasonality working in your favor in the overall market. Seasonality, I mean, this is a time of year where the markets typically, historically, tend to move to the upside. Does that mean that it's going to happen this time just because it's happened in the past? No, it doesn't. But it's funny how things kind of sometimes pan out and work that way. September is historically the worst month of the entire year. You guys have been following our live streams. You would have known that. I told you in August that I believe the market in September was going to sell off down to the 200-day moving average. You don't have to take my word for it. You can go back and watch all the live streams that are on this YouTube channel. We're not Monday morning quarterbacks in True Trading Group. I don't sit here and tell you, hey, this is what happened today. And let's go back, hindsight 2020, look at charts and say, look at what we did today. Yeah. I sit here and I tell you, I put my neck on the line. I do the things and I say the things that not many people are willing to do because they don't believe as strongly or have as much faith or confidence in their analysis to come out and on record, because everything is on this YouTube channel. Everything that I say, people can go back, they can point to, they can hit me up on social media and say, you're an idiot. Look how wrong you were. I come out and I say all of these things. So a lot of people aren't willing to do that. A lot of people aren't willing to make those calls. I come on these live streams 6 days a week and I tell you exactly what I think is going to happen. I tell you, I think the market's going to do this. I think this data point, if it comes in like this, I think this is going to be the market's reaction. I would look to be long these stocks. I would short these stocks. These are the positions I'm currently in. These are the positions I'm looking to get into over the next course of the couple of days. This is how I'm going to make money. I lay that plan out for you every single day on these live streams, and you could have made a tremendous amount of money over the last month just by listening to the analysis on these live streams. Never mind listening to the analysis and actually seeing my screens and listening to my trade alerts and the other moderators that are in True Trading that are calling out these trades. Some of the trades that we've seen so far this week, it's only Wednesday. We've closed out a 240% swing trade. You had a 68% day trade today on Netflix. You had 79% gain on Alphabet, 59% gain on Apple, 52% gain on CrowdStrike, 56% gain on Apple, and then a couple of members trade that I did not make, but a couple of members caught 300% on General Dynamic call options yesterday. This all happened this week. It's Wednesday. Now, this is coming off of what I thought, just when you thought things couldn't get any crazier, we had 7 triple-digit gains last week. 7. Not 1, not 2, not 4, not 5. 7. Okay? And everyone that's joining us, everyone that's joining us from the Stockmaster app, I want to welcome all of you. Okay. Everyone that's joining us from the Stockmaster app, welcome. We've got breaking news that we are discussing here on this live stream. We've got important inflation data that's coming out tomorrow and Thursday, tomorrow and Thursday. I'm sorry, today's Tuesday. I kept saying today's Wednesday. Today's Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Oh my God, it's only Tuesday. You know why I'm so used to the inflation numbers coming, like the CPI number coming first. That's why, because the CPI number usually comes first. But it's Tuesday and we've already had, let me say this again, because I know we got some people in the Stockmaster out there. It's Tuesday. We've already closed out a 240% gain on Palo Alto, a 68% gain on Netflix, a 300% gain on General Dynamics, a 79% gain on Alphabet, a 59% gain on Apple, a 52% gain on CrowdStrike, and another 56% gain on Apple. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And then we have PPI inflation data tomorrow and CPI inflation data on Thursday. This is just the start. But the market has been in full-blown rally, bounce mode, whatever you want to call it. We have ripped the last 3 trading days. And this should not be any much of a surprise. Because I told you guys last week the market was going to move higher this week. I told you on Wednesday of last week. I told you that this market, Wednesday and Thursday, I did live streams Wednesday and Thursday of last week. And I told you guys Wednesday and Thursday of last week, I said, this 200-day moving average, look for a bounce off this 200-day moving average. And I actually went as far as drawing the candles for you on the live stream. This is what I'm talking about. I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. I'm also not going to say I'm not right all the time, right? The moderators and I collectively as a group have a win rate of just around 80%. That means around 20% of the time I'm going to be wrong. The moderators were going to be wrong. We're human beings, right? But we are right a hell of a lot more than we are wrong. And I have a video clip for you guys from last week. This is last week. This isn't today. This isn't a couple hours ago. This is last week when I came on this live stream when the market was heading to the downside in September. And I told everybody, I put my neck out there and I said, hey guys, the market's oversold. Look for a bounce. We're at a massive support level, 4,200 on the S&P futures, this 420 area on the SPY, this 200-day moving average. This is a huge level of support. I got a quick video clip. I grabbed it for you because usually I tell you, hey, everything's on this YouTube channel. You can go back and watch it for yourself. But I did you the favor. I grabbed the quick video clip for you. I want you to pay very close attention. This is from last week. I want you to pay very close attention to the candles that I draw on my chart last week. And I want you to just take a snapshot in your mind and remember the candles that I draw for you in this video clip because we're going to circle back to it. So go ahead. Let's play that clip. But then I actually think the markets will find their footing, and I think the markets are going to bounce and the markets are going to recover. And once the markets regain 420, 421, I'm going to get long for a swing trade, and we're going to look for the markets to bounce over the next couple of days going into the middle to end of October. And then you're going to have CPI data next week that's going to impact that in a huge way. So we got to keep our eyes open and our ears open, obviously, for that data. Did you guys just see the candles that I drew for you on that chart? That was last week. Now let's actually zoom in and look at the candles that were put in over the last 3 trading days. Is that or is that not actually scary and eerily exactly what we drew on the charts last week? There it is. It's right there for you. It's on this YouTube channel. You can go back and watch it. It's literally from last week. It's right here. It's in the video section. It's in the lives. You can go back and watch it. But instead of you having to sift through, I just grabbed the clip and I showed it to you. Now, obviously, this video clip and discussions from the live stream goes on way longer than just a quick video clip that I just showed you, me explaining in a lot more detail why I believe the markets were going to move to the upside. Okay, let me do it one more time. Let's do it one more time because I feel like some people don't believe this. Okay, let's one more time. Watch the candles that I draw on the chart. Just watch them. Play it again. Play it again, Joe. Yeah, we got some technical difficulties here trying to play the clip again. You said you were ready, Joe. You're clearly not. Clearly, we're not ready. But then I actually think the markets will find their footing, and I think the markets are going to bounce and the markets are going to recover. And once the markets regain 420, 421, I'm going to get long for a swing trade, and we're going to look for the markets to bounce over the next couple of days going into the middle to end of October. And then you're going to have CPI data next week that's going to impact that in a huge way. So we got to keep our eyes open and our ears open, obviously, for that data. It's literally these candles that you see right here on the chart. That what we've seen. And that analysis that you got on the live stream is the reason why so far it's Tuesday. It's the reason why we have locked in 240%, 68%, 79%, 59%, 56%, and 52%. That's why we have been able to capitalize on those trading opportunities. These are trades that were executed and closed out this week. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. This is the type of analysis that you guys get inside of True Trading Group. Now, if you can get that type of analysis and you can take advantage on those type of opportunities just from watching an hour-long live stream, imagine what you'd be able to do if you were actually trading live with our moderators and with our members. And you don't have to be in front of your computer to do this. Okay. All you need is a cell phone. We're not, our trades are not we're not scalpers. We're not in and out within 10 seconds or 3 minutes. Our day trades last several hours. Our swing trades last several days. The 240% gain, that was a swing trade. We got long last week on Friday. We called this move. We got long. We took final profits off for 240% gain on call options coming into this week. I told you on that live stream, you just saw me say it. I'm looking for this bounce, these 3 candles. We're going to get into a swing trade. We're looking long. It's exactly what we did. 240% gain to show for it. Imagine what you'd be able to do if you were actually able to get the real-time analysis and the trade alerts when our moderators enter and exit their positions. I'll tell you exactly what you'd be able to do. Matter of fact, I'll show you exactly what you would be able to do. Because why do we all get involved in the markets in the first place? It's to make money, right? It's not to watch other people make money. It's so that we can make money, so that you can make money. That's why you do this. That's why you're here. That's why you're on this live stream. Even if you have not made money yet, even if you're not profitable, you know that the potential is there to reach financial goals that you guys have set forth for yourself and for your families. You know the potential is there. You're just looking for the right help and the right guidance to achieve it. Well, I can assure you that if you were part of True Trading Group, you would have a real fair chance of achieving it, because that's exactly what the majority of our members are doing. Don't take my word for it. Of course, I'm not going to come on this live stream and say all members of True Trading Group, they're all terrible. We're all losing money. All the moderators are trash. Of course, I'm not going to say that. Of course, I'm going to say that True Trading Group's great. We're all great traders, and all those things would be true. But just because I'm saying it, right, just because, of course, I'm not going to say that we're all terrible, doesn't mean that everything I am telling you is not true. I can tell you we have a cumulative win rate of around 80% now, roughly the last 4 years. I can tell you all of these things. But what it really comes down to, what you really should listen to, are actual members of True Trading Group. These are people that are just like you. And the vast majority of them are making money, becoming better traders. And I'll prove that to you now real quick. Pay attention if you're not a member. Members of True Trading Group, do me a favor right now. Just type the number 1 if you're making money, becoming better traders because of True Trading Group. So go ahead and type the number 1. Real simple question, very straightforward. Are you making money? Are you becoming better traders? If the answer is yes, then go ahead and type the number 1 inside chat right now. Any person that is on this live stream that is genuinely impressed that we drew 3 candles for you last week, showing you exactly what we thought the market was going to do. Then you look at what the markets actually did. If you are impressed with that, pay attention to how many people are typing the number 1. Because these are members that are just like you. They found True Trading Group on one of these live streams. They learned more in an hour and a half on a live stream than they did the entire last year trading on their own. All these people have had the exact same pessimisms. They've had the exact same excuses. They've had the exact same limitations they've put on themselves. Oh, I have a full-time job. Oh, I have a small account. I've lost money in the market before. I have no experience. I don't know anything. All of these people have had those exact same excuses, but yet that has not prevented them from finding success, from progressing, from becoming better traders, and from making money. And that is exactly what you are here for. That's what you signed up to True Trading Group to accomplish. How many people are on this live stream right now that are not members of True Trading Group? Because now I'm curious just to see how many people are here that are not part of the community. Tony Yayo, 7 out of 8 green days. Absolutely impressive. Model says, I'm not making money because I'm not a member. Let's change that. How many people right now? Monica says, I'm not a member yet. Monica, let's change that. Guys, do me a favor. Type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. If you're not a member, I want to see how many people we have on the live stream. About 1,000 people watching. Let's see how many people we have on here that are not members of the community. Just go ahead and type the letters TTG if you are not part of True Trading Group. Don't be shy. Just go ahead, type the letters TTG. I just want to see who we have on here that's not a member yet. And I use the word yet very specifically. We got Generic, Jason, Manju, Halasius, Huang, Model, Robo, Paul, Mark, Joey. Great. All right, perfect, guys. So we do have a handful of people that are with us right now that are not part of the community yet. We got Kadeem, Good. So a lot of new faces here. Okay. If you want to know how to be part of this trading family, if you want to know how you can start typing the number 1 when I ask those questions and how you guys can get started right now, let me tell you what you get and how you can actually sign up. Because if you have any interest at all, if what I just showed you is impressive, if what you just saw from members is impressive, go ahead and text 1-888-306-8783. That's 1-888-306-8783. I stand so firmly behind the platform that we have created that we offer you a double your money back guarantee when you join True Trading Group. There's not a single other group or program out there that's going to do that. Now, I offer you that because I believe that if you're going to join our service, that it is not so you can watch other people make money. It's so that you can make money. So therefore, we should base your level of success not on our success, but actually on your success. It's not enough for me to just say, hey, I made money today. Well, did the trade that I made and the explanation that I gave and the guidance that I provided, did it translate into you being able to make money? That's really all that you care about. You don't care about me. You just care about yourself. That's why anyone that joins True Trading Group, if you are unable to make enough winning trades to equal what you have paid for your membership when you join us, we give you back double your money. I'm not just going to give you back what you paid us. I'm going to give you back double what you paid us for wasting your time. All I'm asking from you is to actually go through our courses, pass the quizzes that are at the end of them, and attend one study group. We do study groups every week. I'm asking you to attend one of them. If you do that and are still unable during your membership to make enough winning trades to equal what you've paid us, I'll give you back double your money. Sound fair? I think that's more than fair. We're in business together when you guys join True Trading Group. If this interests you, send a text message to 1-888-306-8783. Give us your name, your email address, and text the word START. And we'll give you all the information that you need. We'll answer any questions that you have. You might have questions about me, about our mods, about our double your money back guarantee. It's all on our website. You guys can go check it out. It's right there in black and white. Yes, it's real. Yes, it's there. Just go read it. But if you have any questions, text that number. Let's talk about it. When you guys join, you're getting access to our entire 23-course curriculum, which is a simplified and expanded upon version of the training that I received when I worked at the fund in New York. I'm not going to teach you gimmicks. I'm teaching you exactly what I was taught by other professionals. My very first job right out of college working on Wall Street. William and Wall Street, black building, Starbucks on the bottom. Beautiful place. That's what you guys are going to learn. You're also going to be able to use Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, so you can get news as soon as it crosses the wire. You're going to be able to use TradingView's charting software, which is the most commonly used charting software used by traders. You're going to be able to use our various AI tools. We have AI tools that can help you build conservative versus aggressive trading strategies. Our AI tool can help you guys read news sentiment. You get the trade ideas scanner to help you guys focus on the hottest stocks during the day. We have a proprietary scanner that actually helps you, that you will let you create custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data, a trading journal that tracks your trades for you, a social sentiment scanner that tells you what's being talked about most on social media. All of this is included when you join. There's no additional fees for these things. There's no upsells for these things. They are all included when you guys join True Trading Group. The mods and I give you a watch list every day. These are the stocks we're focused on with our entry and exit prices. So you know what the plan is before the day starts. And then once our moderators' orders actually execute, then you get the push notification on your phone. So even if you're not in chat with us live on your computer, you can be with us live on your cell phone or on your tablet. And in real time, when our orders get filled, you guys then get push notifications as we send out those trade alerts, notifying you that we're now in a position, or we're taking profit on a position, or maybe we're stopping out of a position. You guys get notified on every single trade. All of our trading history is on our website. It's uploaded from our moderators' accounts right to from their moderators' brokerage accounts right to our website every single day. Every execution, every buy, every sell, every win, every loss, every break-even trade is all right there for you that we have collectively been able to maintain a win rate of around 80% on for going on the last 4 years. Our refund rate is only 2.27%. That's why I can offer you double your money back. I can offer you double your money back because our refund rate is 2.27. If our refund rate was 10 or 15%, I wouldn't be able to offer you double your money back. We'd go out of business if that were the case. It's that simple. We have a 78% retention rate. 78% of our members renew their membership or have gone on to become lifetime members. I'll prove that to you as well. Members, do me a favor. Type the number 1 right now if you're a lifetime member or you've been a member of True Trading Group for longer than 1 year. So go ahead and type the number 1 if that's you. So the people that are on this live that are not part of the community, real question. I'm being serious now. Like really actually think about why on earth would all of these people continue to pay to be part of True Trading Group if after their first year, they did not have any success, they did not progress at all, they didn't make any money, and they didn't feel that True Trading Group was worth their time, energy, and money? Why would they pay us again? We have a 78% retention rate, folks. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,300 reviews. Go read them. I'm telling you now, any person that is interested at all in finally taking advantage of the trading opportunities that we talk about here on these live streams day after day, instead of watching other people tell you that they took advantage of it, start participating in it. Send a text message right now to 1-888-306-8783. Give us your name, your email address, and text the word START. And we'll give you guys all the information that you need to get you guys ready to become part of the True Trading Group community and the True Trading Group family. We also have a couple of free laptops available as well for the people that do join. So if you guys do decide to join True Trading Group, there's a couple of laptops that we do have available. They're brand new Windows laptops. It's going to either be an Asus, Acer, HP, Dell, or Lenovo laptop. We ship anywhere in the world. It's totally free. We have members in 115 countries. I assure you, as long as you live on Earth, okay, we will get you that laptop. It's totally free. All right, but there's only a couple of them. There will be first come, first serve. So if you want a free laptop, if you guys want your double your money back guarantee, and you want to join the True Trading Group community, text that number now. Let's talk about how we can get you guys part of the True Trading Group family. All right, there you guys have it. Nice. Happy belated birthday, 7 with a J. Happy belated birthday, my man. His TTG birthday was October 8th of 2021. So he just is now on his 3rd year. That's awesome. So your TTG birthday was October. Guys, what's your TTG birthday? Do you guys remember? What all my members, what is your TTG birthday? I'm curious. We got to set something up. Like we got to set something up for like members, like on their dashboard or something. Like when their date comes up, when they log in, when you guys log into your dashboard, right? It's like balloons or confetti or something pop up when you guys log in on your birthday. I love that. We call this the first day. We call that truly the first day for the first day of the rest of your life. Look at all my members. Look at them all. Look at all my members commented in chat their birthdays. I love it. I love it. You guys are awesome. Look at all these 2020, 2020, 2021, 2019, 2023, 21. Awesome, guys. Absolutely all 2020. Jay's like, I have no idea when I signed up. That's awesome. Tony Yeo goes, mine actually might be today. I know it was sometime in October. Janelle, January of 2021. We've got Trader Steve, November of 2020. I love it. I love it. Yeah, there you go. Maybe we'll get one of our AI tools to use my voiceover and sing happy birthday when you guys log on. When you guys log on to your dashboard on your birthday. Right. Enough fun, though. In all seriousness, though, guys, for those of you that are not members, I'm telling you now, this is going to be the greatest family and the greatest group of traders that you're ever going to come across. Over 10,000 members from 115 different countries that genuinely give a damn whether or not you succeed or fail. So if you're interested, let's talk about how you guys can become part of the family. Send a text to 1-888-306-8783. All right. Okay, folks. Now, generic default says, I can't afford it. Can I pay a bit at a time? Generic default, how do you know you can't afford it? I didn't even tell you how much it costs. You would be shocked at how affordable we have made the True Trading Group platform, the True Trading Group membership. So if you are interested, send us a text message and we'll get you guys hooked up and we'll get you taken care of. But we also do accept PayPal credit, and through PayPal credit, you can pay it off over 6 months with no interest. Through PayPal credit. That is one of the payment methods that we do accept in True Trading Group. So if you guys can't afford it right now, you guys can use PayPal credit and you can pay off PayPal credit over 6 months with no interest. I looked at your website, generic default says. Generic default, don't worry about looking at the price. Listen, the price you're going to see on our website is $2,212. But you don't have to pay $2,212. Matter of fact, you don't even have to pay half of that. And the reason why you don't have to pay half of that is because you're taking the time to spend with me on this live stream, which means you are really genuinely interested in this information and you're genuinely interested in actually, bettering your life and learning how to trade and being successful with it. That's why I'm telling you to text this number, because I'm willing to give you a deal that I am not willing to publicly put out there on our website. If you're here with me on this live stream, then you're committed. And if you're committed, I want you part of the family. So I'm willing to offer you a deal that I'm not willing to offer to the general public of someone that just comes to our website. Someone that just randomly comes to our website, they find us on social media, or somebody at work tells them about us and they go to our website, it's $2,212. But if you guys are interested and you're on this live stream, you're not going to even pay half that. So if you guys want, text us right now, 1-888-306-8783. I'll tell you the deal that we're willing to offer. And you got the free laptop. And you've got the double your money back guarantee. What do you guys have to lose? Double your money back guarantee. I don't think you need it, considering our refund rate is 2.27%, but it's there to hold us accountable. And it's there to give you peace of mind, honestly. Again, let me clarify. If you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend the study group, and are unable to make enough winning trades with us that equal what you've paid for your membership, I'll give you back double your money. Sound fair? I think so. You're not going to find another company out there that's going to offer you that. And then ask yourself why. Why? How many? Here's what I'll do right now, actually. I'm going to prove this to you. For those of you that are not members, I'm going to prove to you how members of TTG, type the number 2 if when you joined you paid more than $1,000. Type the number 2 if you paid more than $1,000 when you joined True Trading Group. Those of you that are not members, pay attention, because the deal I'm giving you right now is less than that. Watch how many people are going to tell you that they paid more than $1,000. Some paid $2,000. And my TTG fam, was it money well spent? Or do you regret it? Money well spent, or do you regret it? Those of you that are not members, listen to your peers. Don't listen to me. You got enough people to worry about on social media and on YouTube, people that pretend to know what they're talking about. Don't listen to me. Listen to your peers. Read the comments. Text us 1-888-306-8783. All right. All right, folks. Let's roll on through. Let's get over to the charts, and let's start talking about what we expect now going forward, because we were spot on with the sell-off in September, right? So if you guys have been watching our live streams for the last month or so, then you know the first week of September, we did on this live stream, on this channel, we said sell off in September down to that 200-day moving average. Perfect. That target was reached 2 weeks ago. Once we reached that target, we then came on last week. You saw the video clip. I played it for you earlier. I said, we're oversold. We're looking for a bounce, 420, 421. That's the level. Look for the markets to recover back up to the mid 430s. Well, we got to this level even faster than I had anticipated. I thought it would have taken us until Wednesday to get to the mid to high 430s. I thought we would have got there by Wednesday. And the reason why I thought we would have got there by Wednesday, not Tuesday, is because I thought that we would need the inflation data to get there, but we don't. The markets have actually reached my target today. What does that mean now going forward? Because the next 2 days are going to be very important. We have PPI inflation data tomorrow and CPI inflation data on Thursday. Now, CPI data is more closely followed and looked at and is almost to say cared about more than the PPI number. Not to say the PPI number doesn't matter. Not to say the PPI number won't move the markets, because it will. But the CPI number on Thursday could also move markets in a big way if it is different from the PPI number. Now, I don't expect it to be really different, because the last couple of months, the PPI and the CPI numbers have pretty much told the same story, which was for the last several months, core inflation higher than expected, headline inflation coming down steadily. Then last month, with the big spike in oil prices, you saw the headline number higher than expected, but the core number in line with expectations. And you saw that both times. You saw that when PPI and CPI. Now, coming in here, you do not have the significant increase in oil from the month over month like you had on last month's number from August last month you got August inflation number, right? Now this month you're getting September's inflation number. So you don't have such a drastic month-to-month change in energy prices. So that headline PPI and that headline CPI number should be more in line with expectations rather than hot what it was last month because of the sharp rise in oil prices. If this PPI number tomorrow is under expectations, the more important number is the core number. The core number is more meaningful than the headline number, because the core number is that part of inflation that is still significantly higher than headline. Headline is actually cooperating wonderfully. Headline is actually on PPI. You're talking about headline is back down near 2%. CPI is still in the mid threes, but is working its way to the downside. Okay. The core numbers is significantly higher. You're talking about the core numbers in the mid fours. You want to see the core CPI number Thursday come in under expectations, and that'll start with the PPI core number tomorrow. So if the core PPI number tomorrow is under expectations, I think you can get another gap up in the markets, but that gap up is going to take us right smack into a massive level of resistance that I think we can actually place a pretty good calculated trade off of. Here's the expectations for tomorrow. Month over month inflation expectation on PPI, the headline number is 0.3 is what is expected. Last month, it was 0.7. So huge difference, right? The year over year number is expected to come in at 1.6. 1.6 is an extremely low headline PPI number. That's what it was last month. That's what I mean by that number is already back down near underneath 2% on PPI, which is a very good sign. Now here comes the core numbers. The core PPI month over month is expected at 0.2. The headline is expected at 2.3. The previous month was 2.2. So here's what we have to pay attention. This is why I'm telling you the core number is more important. The core number last month was 2.2 year over year. It's expected to come in at 2.3, one tick higher. If it comes in at 2.2 again, or if it comes in at 2.1, you're talking about the market reacting in a very positive way to the upside. Okay. If it comes in line or under, I think the markets trade higher early. But that gap up early is what I'm going to look for to then get short. And I'm going to explain to you guys why. If you follow me here on the charts, okay, let's go over to the charts. And I want to show you guys a very big level that I'm focused on. And this level on the SPY is right around 439. 439 to 440. That's my resistance zone that I'm really focused on. And why am I focused on that level? I'll show you. Gap fill. So you guys can see we had this big gap down there on September 21st. That gap down has created an open gap, and that gap has not yet been filled. We tried to get there today and fell just a little bit short. We fell short by about $1.50. Let's get up there, 438.50. That's going to be your gap fill. 438.50 fills the gap. But what else is at 438.50? This pink line. See that pink line right there on my screen? That's the 100-day moving average. So now you have the 100-day moving average lining up exactly with that gap fill to create a level of resistance. And then just for good measure, in case that resistance level needed help, we have this dark blue line on my screen. See this dark blue line? Folks, that's the 50-day moving average. So now you have the 50-day moving average coming down to sit right on top of the 100-day moving average with a gap fill. That's going to be an area of resistance. So in the pre-market session tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Eastern, this number comes out. Let's look. Do we get in line or under expectations? Let's look for the markets to move higher. As the markets move higher into this resistance area, let's look for shorts. Let's look short. Let's look for a technical pullback off of that level. And if the number is above expectations, then forget about the move higher. You just have to start looking for the pullback. That means you'll be short a lot earlier because you're not going to get that initial move to the upside. And where I think the market actually settles in, I do think you're going to get a pullback here in the markets back into this region and then establish a higher low. So I'm looking for a little bit of a relief pullback off of this nice big rally, 3-day rally, got right into this resistance, pull it back, and then establish a higher low off of that 200-day moving average, and then continue higher. We are also going to be starting earnings. Okay, we're going to be starting earnings at the end of this week. So it's inflation data tomorrow and Thursday. That'll move the market, and then it'll be all about earnings. Friday, we start with the bank earnings. That rolls into next week. You have some big players next week like Netflix, a couple of big tech companies. And then the week after that is the mega giant cap, the monster big seven will start reporting. I mean, this is going to be catalyst after catalyst after catalyst after catalyst. And as soon as you think earnings are about to slow down, Fed meeting. These next couple of weeks are going to be absolutely jam-packed with phenomenal trading opportunities. And I know that might sound crazy because when we recap, we had 7 triple-digit gain trade alerts in chat last week. This week, it's Tuesday. We've already had 240%, 68%, 79%, 59%, 52%, and 56%. It's Tuesday. You might think, how can there be more opportunities than that? There are going to be. So buckle up, get ready. Let's get in the driver's seat. There's going to be tons of opportunity and tons of volatility. And as traders, we can't ask for anything more. So those are my expectations going into the inflation numbers tomorrow. Any questions at all that people have, I'll answer some questions. I'll answer some questions if you guys have any questions about anything that I just said. Now is going to be the time for you to ask. So if you guys have any questions at all, just sound them off in chat, type them right now. Ask your questions and we'll pull them up on the screen. I'll be happy to answer anything that you guys want to know, that you guys want to talk about now that you guys kind of know my analysis and what I'm looking for over the course of the next couple of days. Mike, do you think we'll get back to the 200-day moving average this year? That's a really good question. So, I mean, I certainly think it's possible. Because, we have 3 months to go and the 200-day moving average is moving higher. So I do think that over the course of the next 3 months, I do think you're going to test the 200-day moving average. But when you do test it, it just it may not be at 420, right? It may not be at 420. So that 200-day moving average is going to start to climb as the markets climb. And over time, that 200-day is going to move higher. So I do believe that I do believe that's not the last we've seen of the 200-day moving average influence on the market. I do believe that there will be another test of that level this year. What time is the inflation data tomorrow morning? It's 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. By looking at SMCI, do you think this has more upside? That had a big day today. SMCI did. Do I think it has more upside? Yeah, I do. I do think it has, because I think the market has more upside, but just watch for pullbacks on SMCI. You have such a nice level here around 298. That was this previous double top, and that earnings, that was this big gap down. That was an earnings gap down. So you have a double top at a gap entry. You broke into that gap today with a huge increase in volume. You can see this huge increase in volume here. So I would just look to see on any pullback and reset, look for that 298 level to be support, and then see if SMCI can push further and push deeper into this open gap here from earnings. This is an earnings gap down. Let's see if we push a little bit higher into that zone. Now, what would cause that to move higher is going to be if yields continue to pull back. And what you would look for is if this uncertainty here around everything going on with Israel, that could cause a flight to safety. And one of the biggest areas where there's a flight to safety when there's geopolitical risk is U.S. bonds. It's considered one of the safest investments that anyone could make. And when you do get a flight of safety and a lot of capital flows into the U.S. bond market, that pushes interest rates down. And that would be good for some of these high growth tech names. Tesla got above 261 area today. What do you see in this moving further levels? Let me take a look. I got to be honest with you, Hirsch. I think the stock is going through a consolidation phase. I think there's good trading opportunities within Tesla. But Tesla goes through consolidation phases and it goes through directional phases. And you had very clear, you have these moments of very clear direction, right? You have moments of very clear direction, and then you have periods of consolidation, right? Periods of consolidation, and then you have these moments of very clear. Let me do this. And you have these moments of very clear direction, and then you'll have more consolidation, and you have very clear direction, and now I feel like you are in that consolidation phase, right? So Tesla is notorious for having really good directional momentum. When that stock picks a direction, it goes. And when it goes for weeks, not just hours or not just a couple of days. I really do feel like you are in a consolidation phase right now on Tesla, but that consolidation is huge. You can have like this big wedge that's kind of forming here on Tesla. And, you know, as enticing as it might be to say, oh, we're going to break out of this wedge and we're going to just absolutely rip face, I don't necessarily think that that's the case. I think the stock is going to find resistance, up here. And, if it does get up into this region and closer to 300, I think it's going to find a lot of resistance up there. And I think it's going to continue to trade sideways, but that's a long ways away. And as a day trader or a short-term swing trader, you can capitalize on some opportunities there. I think 280 is really the mark. 280 is a huge level for this stock. I'm going to show you guys exactly where I get that from. Let me delete to the line so I don't confuse you guys. But 280, you can see this previous resistance right there in early September. And that's also a gap entry in that big gap down day from July. So that's a big level. I look for resistance up there. I know we popped over that 260 level today, but I don't think we pushed far enough through it for me to feel comfortable saying that that level has broken. This is actually a lesson I'm going over in my accelerator program tomorrow. So all my members that are part of my accelerator in tomorrow's lesson, we're going to be actually going over one of the topics we're talking about is actually how to identify when a level is actually broken versus when the level is still fighting. And right now I look at this and I got to tell you, man, I still kind of feel like this level is still fighting. I don't feel comfortable that this level is completely broken just yet. Tomorrow's price action could confirm that the level is broken. And if it does, we'll be sure to talk about it tomorrow in chat. RoboMud, is it time to purchase bonds in the long-term portfolio? So are we near the bottom of the bond market? I do think that we are close to the bottom in the bond market. Even if bonds sell off a little bit more, I don't think they sell off by much. Yields have really, really exploded. And you got to realize that by next year, the Fed's going to start cutting interest rates. So if nothing else, that will cause yields to pull back. So I do think that, if the bottom of the bond market has not been put in yet, which there's no real confirmation signal yet that the bottom is in, I think it gets put in within the next few months, maybe by the first quarter of next year. First or second quarter of next year, I would say by that time, if we haven't made a new low on bonds by the second quarter of next year, then we're not going to, is what I would probably think. So I think it's a great idea, depending on where people are in their time frames and their time horizons. If you're someone like, my father, older, close to retirement, not looking for as much volatility, not looking for as much exposure to equities, locking in, 5% interest rates is a great idea. Any other questions, folks? What's my opinion on the bank earnings? Yeah, that's a good question, Rasta, man. And this is going to be really important. The bank earnings are, because if you guys remember, back in March, we had a little miniature banking crisis because of the sharp rise in interest rates and the colossal drop in bond prices. And that caused billions upon billions of dollars in paper losses for banks that were holding on to these bonds. That's what banks do. Banks put a ton of money into U.S. bonds, but they usually don't sell them. They just hold them until maturity, and they collect the interest from the government on that money. But what happened in March, the failure of Silicon Valley Bank sparked a bank run and doubts on the regional bank system. People got scared and started pulling their money out of the bank, thinking that because Silicon Valley failed, that their banks were going to fail. And the banks did not have enough liquidity to meet those bank withdrawals. And that's where you start to get this big problem in the banking sector. It wasn't the paper losses that were the problem. It was the people that were pulling money out of the bank that was the problem. If nobody took their money out of the banks, then the banks would have been totally fine, because banks always hold on to U.S. bonds. But they don't care when bond prices go down, because if you just hold the bond until it matures, you get the face value back, which includes the interest rate. So it doesn't matter if the price of the bond went down or not. It only matters if you're forced to sell it. The only way a bank would be forced to sell it if they had liquidity issues and solvency issues, because everyone was pulling their money out of the bank. That's what caused the problem back in March. Interest rates have gone way higher than where they were in March, which means bond prices have gone way lower. So the paper losses that these banks had on their bonds is worse. But you don't have this bank run, and that's why nobody is talking about it. You're going to want to see how these regional banks, how they report earnings. I think that, the bigger banks, which typically will tend to do well in a higher interest rate environment, they did not have a chance to capitalize on it, because the way that bank stocks work, if interest rates are higher, it's good for bank stocks. It's good for bank stocks because that's more interest that they can charge to lend out the money. That means they literally will make more money just for turning their lights on and opening doors and doing business. They make more money because the interest rate spread is higher. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing for banks. But they weren't able to capitalize on it here in the month of August and September. In the month of September, when you got that big increase in interest rates, because that increase in interest rates was coupled with a revived fear of possibly a recession. And recessions are not good for banks because in a recession, people don't buy homes, they don't buy cars, they don't take out small business loans, they don't spend more money on their credit card. So like the banks can't lend as much money in a recession. So therefore they can't generate as much interest income. So therefore they make less money. So there's a very fine line for banks. Higher interest rates are good for banks, but not if the higher interest rates come with a big economic slowdown and recession. So the banks haven't been able to really, or the bank stocks haven't been able to really capitalize on this higher interest rate because that fear in September kind of brought back, oh no, maybe recession. Well, this is the bank's chance to really say, no, I feel pretty good. Our earnings are actually in a good position. And from where we stand, the consumer is in a healthy spot. And then maybe the bank stocks move higher. What I will tell you with the banks, my thoughts on the bank earnings is that this will not be even throughout the entire banking sector. I really believe that you're going to have some banks are going to have great earnings and some are going to completely crap the bed. I wouldn't be surprised if you can see on the same day, this bank stock green, this bank stock red, based on completely different earnings reports. I do not think it is a situation where the entire sector is going to move all together. Okay. I don't think you're going to see the whole sector move all together. I think it's going to be kind of on a case by case basis. Oh, guys, well, I'm being told we only have 3 laptops left. Guys, we only have 3 laptops left. So if you guys are, if you're interested in one of these laptops or one of these spots here tonight, like I said, guys, make sure you guys send us a text message to 1-888-306-8783. Again, that's 1-888-306-8783. The phone number is right down there on the bottom of your screen. So just text that number with your name, email address, and the word START, and we'll get you guys situated. We'll get you guys taken care of, give you all the information that you need. But there's only 3 of those spots left. So if you guys are interested, make sure you stop what you're doing. Send us a text message right now because they are first come, first serve. If the banking industry switches to digitech money, what effect do you think we will see? I think that there are such a tremendous amount of fear mongers out there that think that a government digital currency is like a complete evolution in the economy and the banking sector and the banking system, and a reason for like perma crypto bulls to say you need to own crypto. And I think it's the biggest load of crap that I've ever heard. Not owning crypto, but I think that reasoning is completely wrong. The US dollar is already digital. Like it's really not that big of a difference. You know, like when the Fed was talking about, their Fed Now system and everything else, it just makes it easier to track monetary transactions. And everyone's like all up in arms about that. They're like, oh man, the government's going to know every dollar that I spend. I have news for you. They already know every dollar you spend. You don't think your credit card transactions and your debit card transactions are seen? Of course they are. The only way for you to not be seen is if you just paid in cash. So yes, listen, over time, do I think we're going to become a less and less use of cash? Of course. But currency changes over time. Like as civilizations evolve, currencies change. Like the very first form of currency was meat and berries. It's like, oh, look, you have a wild boar that you just killed. Funny, I have all these berries that I just picked. Let's trade. that was currency at first, right? And then you had the evolution of currency, and then you had silver coins and gold coins, and that was currency, right? And like currency changes over time, and you can't like, I don't know, maybe I'm totally wrong on this, but this is the way that I feel. This is my opinion. I can be totally wrong, but I don't consider myself like a crypto expert or a crypto guru. I'm certainly not. I own a very small amount of crypto. The only crypto that I do own is Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's a very small portion of my portfolio. So I don't consider myself a crypto expert by any stretch of the imagination. So maybe you shouldn't even listen to me on this topic. I don't know, do what you get, whatever it is. But I'm just giving you my opinions. I don't think that there's really that big of a difference. The US dollar is already digital. You're just talking about bringing certain aspects of digital currency to the US dollar, which would be like, because the international wire, the Fed wire system, right? If you want to send a wire, you can't send a wire at 9:00 at night because the Fed wire system is closed. So you can't send the wire. With crypto, you can still send something and it can hit somebody's account, without that system having to be open like the Fed wire system. So like, a digital currency would make that transaction instant, right? And that's that's cool. That's a great thing. But people that are up in arms about like, oh no, the government's going to track everything I do, they already can. That's just the way that I look at it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, folks. Hi, guys. I guess that's all we've got. I guess that is all that we've got. I'm being told that the giveaway will be tomorrow inside of the main chat room, guys. I'm being told that the giveaway we have a giveaway for members. It'll be tomorrow inside of the main chat room. Okay, tomorrow inside the main chat room for members for the giveaway is what I'm being told here now. All right. All right, so guys, what I'll do here now, if you're not interested in a membership, you guys can sign off the live stream. If you are, I'll show you what the platform actually looks like so you guys can see for yourself what you'll be getting access to because it is an all-inclusive membership. All right. Of course, you get our chat room. What you see right now on our screen is our chat room. Our chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades. We're answering questions. We're with you from pre-market till after hours. We're not gone after an hour, and you'll have to fend for yourself. You got our mobile app that will let you be connected to chat and get our trade alerts and hear the analysis, even if you're not in front of your computer. You got 2 study group sessions to speed up your learning curve with our mods. You've got Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed and their Squawk Box feature. You've got congressional trading data to track trades by Congress. You have insider trading to track trades by management. You've got TradingView's premium charting software. Then you have the Trade Ideas scanner that streams on our platform during the day, so you guys can be focused on the hottest stocks during the day. You've got our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans. You've got dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data. All of this is included when you guys join your trading group. You don't have to pay anything extra for it. It's all part of your membership. You got our trading journal that tracks your trading for you, breaks your trading down to the numbers and statistics. You can see what you're doing wrong. A social sentiment scanner tells you what stocks are being talked about most on social media. And then you've got analyst ratings on any stock it is that you're interested in. The watch list is published from the mods every day. What stocks are focused on with entry and exit prices, so you know where to focus your attention. And then you have the courses. The courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned at the fund. Beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it. We've got it. You guys have access to all of it. There are no upsells for additional courses or hidden fees or anything like that. Everything is included when you join our platform. Now, folks, I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group. But what I can guarantee is if you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend the study group, and actually use the platform. Don't sign on to our site 5 times all year and be like, I didn't make any money. Do those things. And if you can make enough winning trades to equal what you've paid for your membership, then I'm going to give you guys back double your money. It's as simple as that. All you need to do is send us a text message with your name and email address. Say, text us with the word START, and we'll give you all the information that you need. 1-888-306-8783. We have 3 of those laptops remaining. They are first come, first serve. So even if you're watching this live stream after it's already aired, no harm, no foul. Send that text message. If we still have a laptop available, we'll make sure that we give you one. We'll answer your questions. If you guys want to join the community, we can get you guys set up and situated that way. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed the live. My TG fam, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. We got CPI coming out 8:30 a.m. And then once that number comes out, we'll go over the game plan, what the number is, and we'll start talking about top trade ideas for the day tomorrow before the bell. All right. Good luck. Those of you that are not members, those of you that are, I don't need to wish you luck. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. Take care. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button.